David, Jack, all the Flat Cap Army, how are ye, lads? I am just, honestly, it was just brilliant tonight, lad. I'm just hopping after it, to be honest with you. I tell you, you probably saw my super chat there that I was kind of almost a bit emotional about it, because, to be honest, it was actually the first time my young lad, who just turned 6, just sat down to watch a game with me, and I was explaining to him about Spurs and all that, and when we were down 2-1, like, and he was looking at me, and I was going, "Don't worry, they'll get it back, they'll get it back." But then I was almost preparing, like, the chat from afterwards, saying, like, "Don't worry, we'll win the next one." But lad, the two of us were just hopping around the living room when the goals went in at the end. Like, it was just brilliant, and just to share that with my son, who watched his first game really, like, with me for the first time. Ah, lad, it was just incredible. So maybe it's a good sign of things to come. Where would you start with the game? Like, first 5 minutes, I suppose we were slow again. I was getting a bit worried. Then we grew into the game, played some really good stuff, like really good stuff. You could see they were up for it, and they were creating some really good chances. Just again a pity didn't put the chances away. And it's the kind of game where if you don't put those chances away, you're going to get stung, like, And of course, Leicester go down, bit of a mistake at the back, and goal goes in, and you go, "Oh lad, no, this is happening again." So then, of course, Harry comes up with an incredible finish. Like, I was showing it to the young lad there, like, about how he turned inside and hit it, that he had both feet, like, just to say, look, just to show the talent of that guy, like, and how important he is to us, and to look at copying that kind of thing when he's playing, it was just brilliant. Like, so then I suppose half time comes, and they're going grand. Let's see how we get on. And then, of course, the inevitable happens, despite being the better team and, creating better chances, Leicester go down the score. And I thought we were a little bit vulnerable at the back, all right. And, we probably do need to shore up the defence a bit. But anyway, look, lads, the last couple of minutes, like, unbelievable. In fact, like, I was so stuck in it with the young lad, like, that I wasn't able to watch along at the same time. But when I went back, I had to go back after the game, lads, and watch the last 5 minutes of the game in your watch along. And lads, it is just epic. You have to go back and watch it back, lad. It's probably the bit that's being clipped there. It's insane. Like, it was just so much fun to go back and watch it, and the whole thing unfold for the last 5 or 10 minutes. It was just brilliant. And then just catching up with you afterwards was class as well. And you've seen my super chat there. I was just saying, like, the players have been Conti-Fied. They have, like, your man, he's like sprinkling fairy dust on them or something. Like, he's like, again, just the changes he made. Like, players that you think are out the door come up with the goods, like, Doherty and Bergwijn causing havoc at the end, and Bergwijn taking those chances. Like, they're not easy chances to take, like, particularly the second one. Like, you're through on goal there, right? And you need to go around the keeper, and there's a defender coming back, and if you just slot that in into the middle of the goal, it's going to get blocked. But for him to put it down the other side of him, in fairness, like, I don't know what to say. And then just to see the togetherness of the players afterwards as well, it was just insane, to be honest with you, just insane. I don't know what else. Like, it's just, like, you're kind of caught up in the emotion of the win, and as Spurs, we kind of need wins like that as well. We do, and I think it'll just help kick the team on now as well, that togetherness, the bond, knowing that you're never down, you're never out. And I think they needed it, like, and, don't underestimate the power of momentum. When you have a turning point like that, it can really make you kick on and do great things, like, it really can. At the end of the super chat, you saw there, I put in, like, win and learn, because, while we won, there's definitely learning points from that game as well. There definitely is, definitely look, we need probably to shore up the defence a bit, all right. I think, while the defence played well for a lot of the game, you could say that the goals could have been prevented, to be honest with you. So there's that aspect of it. You could see our midfield, I thought, were class though. I thought Skip and Højbjerg were brilliant. And just remember that if it wasn't for Højbjerg coming back with that tackle at the end, there'd have been no comeback, Like, that was worth a goal. It was worth 2 goals when you think about it. That saving challenge at the end where he came back and bolstered the defence when Leicester were through on the break, like. So, small turning points like that. I thought Harry Kane was just unbelievable. I don't know what to say about that guy. He's incredible. The passes that he puts through, like the way he plays as a number 10 and a number 9, the lad can do anything. And he looked like he was really back in the fold again there at the end as well, going over to the away fans. And again, like, you can't say any more good things about him. He's just insane, like, and then, like, the subs worked really well. Doherty came on and played well as an Irishman. I was always keen for him to do well with Spurs, but, look, we know it hadn't really worked out up to now, but, like, I thought he looked like the danger that he used to look like back in Wolves, coming into back post and cutting inside and causing havoc. And, some of his play led to the first goal. And again, CVB coming on, and he looked well up for it as well, like, and put away those chances really well. And now who knows what the future holds for him with Spurs, like, And again, just can you imagine now those lads going back into the dressing room now with Conte? Like, can you just imagine, And this is him doing it with limited resources. So the other learning point then I would say is that while that's all well and good, if you want to compete with the other lads, like, the guys who are in the top 4 right now, there's still a learning from that you need investment in the squad. So you can't rest on your laurels. Like, we have to invest in the squad. We need 2 quality players for every position. Now, it's not going to happen overnight, but we need to start working on it now. And I do think a player or 2 this window could really be the catalyst for getting top 4, So, lads, that's kind of my summary of the whole thing. I just want to appreciate you all to watch along. The bits of it I saw was just incredible. And again, just all the lads in the chat and to send in the fan cams and who send in the super chats and all that. Like, just big respect to all of you, and it's great to be part of such a brilliant Spurs community, So in Conte we trust. Come on, you Spurs.